Hi, welcome to Get a Clue Casual Gamer, where we get a clue, C-L-U-E, about a game. And today I'm excited to give you a clue about the game Challengers. Why am I all excited about this one? Well, first of all, it was on my wish list from this past year, 2022, but also it is one of the 3 nominated games for the Kennerspiel Award in Germany this year. Yeah, Kennerspiel is the Spiel des Jahres is the Game of the Year award in Germany. Then they have the Kennerspiel, which is supposed to be a step up on complexity, yet Challengers is not. It is a medium light game, which is firmly in the casual level, and people are some people are making comments about that when they talk about the 3 nominees. They say this one is obviously the easiest of the 3, but it's up for an award. In a lot of people who've played it have really enjoyed it as a nice game, a little give and take type of game, a little bit of war feel to it, where you're just playing with cards. So let's get a clue about it. C for components. What are you going to find when you open that box? L for length. How long does this game take to play? U for uniqueness. Does this remind me of anything? And E for ease. How easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? And let's get a clue about the game Challengers! Exclamation point. Still have this asthma problem. Okay, inside this box there is the rule book and also gameplay examples, so that if you want to trying to step it up and get a little bit more strategic or something, it will give you some examples of it. But these are in there. Then we have, I forgot to put this in the other box. Anyway, okay, we have in this box, because I have it way over here, and I'm just going to grab all 3 of these big decks. We have some cards. They kind of make this box kind of heavy. In this, literally, I just took the shrink wrap off before I started this video. So these include 8 starter decks, which are 6 cards of each of 8 types. Then you have the robot deck, which has 19 cards. You have the basic city set, which is 20 cards. And then you have 6 additional sets of 40 cards each. And then you also have, amongst them, 9 tournament plans. So you can play this in all different ways. Tournament plan is usually what most people will choose. So then also inside will be this sticker set. And I looked at it and I'm like, why do we have this sticker set? What's that for? Well, inside of the box are 3 of these for the decks of cards, and they need to be labeled A, B, C. And so the stickers are to do A on each side and a small A on the inside, so that they can be seen from all directions. B and C. There's 3 of these. Okay, then there are 4 of these tokens, and they call them the 4 flags. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about it when we get to a little bit other part of the game about what those are. Then we have 4 of these neoprene mats, because this game plays 1 to 8, and when you're playing those even numbers, it's going to be 2 people using this one, 2 on each, up to 8 people. And then we have this punch out board, which has these little stars that have points on them, and then these trophies that have points on them. So they're called, well, the 28 trophies and the 40 fans. Oh, you got fans watching it. Okay, I got it. It's a tournament, you know. Okay, and that is it. That is what's in this box. So let's continue with L, length of play. Well, the manufacturer says 45 minutes. So it also depends, I think, on what tournament, how many people are playing the game, because it really does depend on how many will be playing. So give yourself 45 to 60 minutes for this game. It's not an overlong game, but mentally give yourself a little bit extra time, especially, again, like I say so many times, until you really know the game well, and then you can breeze through it without having too many questions. Okay, so that's the length of play. Uniqueness. What does this remind me of? Does it remind me of? A lot of people have mentioned that it reminds them of the card game War, where you're just flipping cards and whoever has the highest gets it, and you're trying to end up with all the cards. Yes, there is that kind of aspect to it, but also there's like a deck preparation phase. In fact, let me look at this so I can say it correctly. It's a tournament game style, and there's a deck phase, and then a match phase, and then up to 7 rounds. So in the deck phase, you get to choose new cards to enter your deck, and it could have wizards and aliens and cats and gangsters and the Kraken. There's 75 distinct characters with more than 40 effects to create a unique experience. So everyone will be mixing up their deck, their beginner deck, and then you have the match phase where you're up against an opponent one-on-one, and you're trying to stay in possession of the flag. It's capture the flag. So here you have a combination of war with deck of cards. You have this capture the flag type of concept, and it's a tournament type of concept. You play against one person, and then the winner goes and plays with the other, and the other plays. You switch partners, and you do it again, and those are the different rounds. So yeah, it's kind of like they've taken different aspects of different games and combined real basic things and combined them. Schoolyard or games like playing a deck of cards with war, or playing capture the flag, running two and capturing. It's like, here it is just one-on-one, and it's a tournament as well. So you get those end points depending on who's winning in each round, each match. So it's very different in that manner. The mechanisms that they mention is the deck construction at the beginning during the deck phase. You have a deck building concept to it. There's hand management. There's open drafting, so you see what you're getting. And then there's a finale ending. So these are all different mechanisms that are mentioned about this game. Okay, so uniqueness, it reminds me of so many different little things. E for ease, how easy is it to learn, teach, play? How easy is it to find? How easy is it on your pocketbook? Okay, well, the gameplay example is interesting. I want to look at that and see what it's all about. But the game itself, the rule book, I mean, you've got the components on the front cover. Oops, dropped it. You have the setup here. You have the goal of the game, the gameplay, a deck phase, a match phase, and the finale. It's all right there. The entire setup and full game is right there. It has a two-player game version, a solo mode version, a robot version, which will take the place of a person, probably when you have an odd number of players. Yeah, when you have an odd number of players, there's the robot to add to it. So you have so many, so many different ways of playing it, but the basic game is just a basic game, and definitely on the lighter side. So yes, it will take a little bit of reading because it's a combination of different things and you want to make sure you get it right, but it's not a complicated game. It's a medium light game. And then after that, ease to find, easy on your pocketbook. I looked it up in my 3 normal locations to see what they had, if they had it, and what was the price. Retail is $40. Retail is $40. All those cards and the neoprene mats, those are lovely. Amazon has it for $34. So that's $6 off retail, $34. Your local game store should have it, especially now that it's been nominated for the Kennerspiel Award. And it might win. It's one of 3 games out of all the games that shown up in Germany this year. It's one of the 3. Okay, Game Nerds is out of stock. GameNerds.com. Their normal price is $32, but Miniature Market does have it in stock, small amounts, and also for $32. So keep your eye out. Check every place, local game store, and whatever websites you know of. And if not, Amazon, miniaturemarket.com, and even check GameNerds.com because they might have it back in stock. And $32. So there you have it. You got a clue, CLUE, about the game Challengers. So anyway, until next time, have fun playing games, and God bless you and your family. Bye.